Okay, la record. Ama record amba so story roti. Ena ndivona watu vozikofia ndidoda. Chibodoni maziko muntu kodera imwe baby yaivona umwe fetu. Sora vatoraro mabuti.
So awona the tolori.
Oi. No yakhe la skeleti welo ditu.
Don't only wona kadzimwe dzadzi. I think you were showing behind the scenes or something.
Rene?
Yeah, but
I'm sure zakari man.
Yeah, this was zakari. Yeah.
Nazile dituli amba minute for a podcast I advanced.
Oh, okay.
So wako rekodwa audio na video separate.
Oh, okay.
So zitio mejiwa nga yelantu.
Oh, okay.
Sound. So now na lisi the ones who was the George.
Okay, so what's what you know? Ni advanced design.
Ringa raro, rasha wamba fe ubotonga ti. That's straight. Mborna ini msiroko jena. Kes. So that chinyara ti ndio lamkana ardo mublema kechi.
No, zingachinyara.
Ingata mini mara nini?
Hey?
No chimbira distance
ngapa. No fly not there podcast Imagine after like an hour the whole thing was
recorded. No travel out 2 hours.
Yo.
Nada na uzofia ice chinyara la swazo njaita.
Yo.
Mara zete. But then also remember to mene voti. Kori man utobva Cape Town ngoro there podcast like sifazwa kwamba mini zozo tukaini nini.
A podcast in the Quran, like a podcast.
Yeah,
it has to Zwibodo. So it's definitely an honor, to be here, and thank you, man.
I feel like it's an honor. When I'm trying to Ntoni, Cape Town. At the park road there, I will shoot you.
Yeah, no.
Funny enough, they shoot at Cape Town.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, the one of the studios is like.
That is too. No, because these are Mazama. Eventually, comes. I never to Marangi remember.
Never to Venda Banji Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Yeah, one in a cover interview.
But no, wait a minute, Mar. Apo Jena Chikoro, Ninga's interview him to Jena Chikoro.
What interview or to Jena Chikoro? What interview Mutru? Oh, okay. We never to Jena Chikoro, but never Koshuma. There's a lot of young professionals actually, Venda young professionals in Cape Town. Yeah. So I think you should have more young professionals or even established professionals coming to the podcast.
Established in we are in your own terms.
Like mutu ane hachava ka entry level Yeah, mutu ane they have established themselves in their careers. I think it's important really. So what did you study, How does one follow this career and so zinga tusaba tu vane vakotarera podcast when it comes to vakadiva high school to like
high school
hey,
you think we're not high school
you don't think so?
I don't know, I feel like probably first year we enter
Mara podcast amejia wononanga watu bara high school umzi.
How do you know that?
I've heard people say that.
Or okay, people just bahone also with us. Just that the number is small. Tini ya wanko wana the analytics.
Yeah.
Then you say okay, 13 to 17. There's like a smaller percentage, and then 18 to 24. Then that's where it's like.
Check out the age. There is a
between 18 to 45.
Oh, okay. So there isn't. Okay.
Which is why we also have a sponsor. Actually, now that I'm back and the carriers of course are talking about a sponsor, I bet to shoot in 3 months. Just that people have been watching Zoshuto Kare. But then this episode is probably brought to you by MR21 Funerals and Insurance. So if you want to know more about their funerals and the funeral planners about Zoth, I mean all those things, make sure you contact them on 015-151-0251 or 0252. Kana nieka nite zote online. Zote zone wa digital and mado actually fin to the road there and awudza zimbuzi. So you can simply go to www.mr21.co.za. Chashungu ndo chwane nepala. Sign up in less than 10 minutes ngano napet. Na 10 minutes your direct. I think then you sign up you buy less. Oh, nani na. So ndi ready no for anything can happen now. So ndan kadamba so gori. Never not what the funerals and insurance. Tina what you na age. Target ni wapo raba rina watu bordo Ferrari right na mean and then sa mochari wa mtu ni mochari sa ndi mochari mara analingo dzini so uba mtu ane ukonyaga watu baswabo na ni ngondi mtu muswa so I'm like oh okay so ndi apo eratanga naona are 18 to 45
okay
ina mwenga Nindro zvaudi iyo rofa mimwe yapi. Nonjana 30. Nonjana 30.
Ndonojana 30 kare.
Really?
Ne ichiri 2010 already ndandonozvika Cape Town.
No.
World Cup ichitamba ndandi Cape Town. Ndandonotoma kare zibvunzo dzanga.
No ways.
Serious?
2010.
Ndandimurwa nekapa.
Okay, zambo 22. Wait, murwa nekadi mani wantu wofi mushumo wopera.
Ndikoyange kaya zvino ndikodeola lunch ange. Ya ndimurwa nekaya. So ndikurutman.
Zomwamba buna nenda dita ntu rather viral. Yabe zvino ndikadivana dzimwe dzichiputu.
Esan. What you deliver, man anga deliver.
Mara wo deliver Pablo. Yeah, but then arina beremenga ini soti. Nakamuzwa ndikari in Cape Town ti. So what's Cape Town like for you, man? Sometimes ndimtu from Venda and repete those Cape Town ufi ndiyabatu votonga. There's that stigma. Inena ne don't dife kwambe ndi titu vashore ndingatenda kandanedza mara. What do you think for someone who's been there?
Okay, so in the Cape Town, okay, I wrote my past, in the Cape Town, ndosvikanga 2009, so I have more than 15 years there. Yeah, ndosvika ndikoita undergrad yangange. I did my studies, and then I did my postgraduate studies there.
Undergrad in what?
Oh, undergrad ndoita chemical engineering.
Oh, an engineer?
Yeah, I'm an engineer.
Yeah,
so ndoita chemical engineering, then I branched into mathematics. So I'm lecturing in the mathematics department now.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, anyway, how's Cape Town like? Cape Town is very different from when you're a student and when you're working, you know. It becomes very different. Zvichidaka mapongori watu wa Cape Town vayatonga. Ndingatori watu vanodzura Cape Town vari Cape Town avatongi. You know, Cape Town ndipetune nangasekotodichirera ma. Like namusinikoshuma nisina gorema vai Cape Town ndipetune vatu va relax ama auna pressure ila yori ngoti yo driver gore yani as opposed to Joburg. So vatu avatongi within Cape Town, I guess. Maybe vachibva Cape Town. Joburg. Maybe they find the need to tell people that baba Cape Town somehow vaziposa ka conversation anefala.
Kama ndine nina ditora ndobuya Venda da. Nibva Venda ke?
Ndibva Venda Mpego. Ampego ni adiva.
Wait, Ampego ndi adiva. I think ndione petune ndi side za Imania. Hey. Mara ndika 5 to 40.
Ndiadiva nando ndemu for sure ne. No ya nando ni vari mini river side what.
River view.
Ndi Ampego hapa.
River view Ampego. Asi ya Dumasi.
Ndi Dumasi / Ampego ngori nichijena pala petu ni jana nga bada ya Ampego. Oh. Yeah. Na Lambeu and all that stuff is there. Ufil Lambeu kana. Na petu no fil Lambeu but it's those luxurious wedding what.
Yeah. And then anukamba zori Cape Town wadhipa okay u different whether ni student kani professional inoni different mean mostly
when I was a professional.
Really?
Yeah, ndichitomo vana cherede nyana iyo kuchudeni.
Yeah, now another reason why nika podcast is that was cherede. That's the rate.
Not raro. Oh, hey, actually, I just want to say that for those of Zwibodo community members who are watching this,
no.
I will tell them, but I just want to say that I know we have a lot of people who don't speak Chivenda who come to them. You know, to Zwibodo, and they probably would want to watch this. So I'll try to speak English here and there so you can follow. Otherwise, you need to read the subtitles, ne?
Oh,
the subtitles, but I will definitely try to speak English as much as I can. So do not be discouraged. You know, do not stop watching. Keep watching. Get your favorite Zwibodo cup. You know, get it. Pour your favorite beverage and then sit and enjoy, you know. Yeah.
So now comes already lecture, right?
Yeah.
I never told me like why not switch from chemical then to mathematics, like take up physics.
Oh, okay. So growing up over lecturers asi okadzi option ngachivanga changa chamzende kwa ruwa.
I don't think anyone has an option.
Yeah, so even now, I mean, not a lot of people are taking that career path. Because zvichia chipinga ma. Like ngozwana nikoti yapedza degree anoita masters inaita PhD vamwe hayani vavo ravererori nikoshuma reini ratomola cherede, you know. But growing up dzicareer dzava dziona vo engineering, accounting, vudokotera, vuloyara. So hence why ndonanga chemical engineering. I was very good at mathematics. So ndananga chemical engineering. Fast forward ndizondokuita chemical engineering. Ndatangana na bureme bukati apa koti anga vachidorova. May his soul rest in peace. vachirova the academics dzanga dzatomoitisa zvimwevo, so I got financially excluded. So during that time when I was financially excluded, I started my own private tutoring company to raise the funds. So it was during the private tutoring that I fell in love with teaching, and I get so much joy, man, from teaching. So that's when I started considering a career, when I went back to school, nandukoita mapungo tutara, but for the maths department.
Or it was for free?
No, ndikoita cherede. I company kuru ane blind, ana batu vakoshuma andamne. Like wachikono rubu tutara maths, wanokona accounting tutara accounting. Yeah, it was big. It was an institution. So anyway, it was then when I fell in love with teaching. So ndichipedza degree anga chemical engineering. I've a post to mathematics department, contract lecturing at the time. I applied bankana, but you must at least have a master's. At the time, I didn't even have a master's. But I'd been tutoring a lot. I've been tutoring a lot in the department. So chidovaya vafutela post na dovanda apply contract lecturing, and there was one of the lecturers in the department who knew me, and they had a lot of nice things to say about me. So they're like, this guy, let's give him a chance. So in the apply and the 30 lectures.
Connection.
Nga connection, but ngamishumo yanga. My work spoke for itself, man. I mean, even the private tutoring thing, ako pasi wanoti dzanga dzachibo shumiswa dzone coming stream. So people were even familiar with my notes, dzatiko shumisiwa ngeka department. Anyway, fast forward, vampela 30 lectures lectures ndichijenela. I did such an amazing job. Vanamba vantora nepala varia. Finish your masters in 3 years and we'll talk.
And then what's a success thing? A success lecturer ka university. I always have this thing to myself.
Okay.
Because if ndichikonofunza vana vatoyopasa, but then also if the lecturer blind, vana vatoyopasa. Which one is it?
So people are moving, academics are moving away from that thinking. Muraundi kweta undergraduate, there was that thinking of like, ara course wanga notorious, ara course wanga chirwa blind, watu I mean, dachifana ma lecturer class ina kwambori, hey, hapa wafiriwa, hey, course wanga ya konda, So people are moving more towards reflecting on their teaching practice and making sure that, the pass rates are going up. So I would say success for me as a lecturer is students doing well. Students showing that they actually understand the work. So them doing well doesn't mean that ndiko theory course isongo chakonda. Ara course kokonda ikonde. Mara machudeni abafundedziwa ngandirene vadokono vipasa. So for me, I think success is when my students are actually getting to understand the work and doing well. And I mean they are still lecturers when what the woods angori course yawo yakonda and course yawo yafiriwa.
My lecturer ambofana, because also we had another lecturer before. Only woman now MR21. He came out and I don't know, as long as you understand the concept in the past, which is what you guys say in mean. Hey, I need the fairies.
Simple. Not really. Do zama uzama chude nori. Heaven upasa ndo pasa mara ni theory ni bari. Ni theory ni resolution no defunga. Arenga dotsita. Pass rate. Sorry man. Arenga dotsita quality. Yazuna rako nifundedza the make a show.
Okay, and then if I want to Venda could be a class in get me.
Serious.
If there's something you're catch a partner robot that no one Venda.
No, zvangaitia comes in ndizori achida office neringabari kwamba ngachivenda then ndabandi kumugudisa ngachivenda nepala but auna ezo man
bela zori ba venda bakona ndizone class ni amnya zvibona kana auna
UCT udabatu bonokona. So all my students are very good. The watuba 100% kamets and science. Mara zwichida university. Ziabuya. But I mean, I've had some really high performing Venda students there.
Zwibodo ninge.
The Machudena.
Really?
Yeah, Zwibodo is for young professionals. mostly. Yeah. So Roy sa space cha young professionals.
Manchani is student mus.
So yeah, but I mean, obviously, what the much today comes to postgraduate students, there are students who actually come through there, but it's mostly young professionals that come there.
And then also as a lecturer, I mean, you don't even look old. Pablo, I mean, you look young. So
atutuba muru anongoto raro ka Pablo. Kamse ndo mufira nga mingwezi.
Mara still na Pablo ni muru. Pablo ni muru na. That's what I'm trying to say. Uri na ino raso ni lecturers no. But I mean, I want temptation because I always feel like that's what I make a lecturer talk. Because I used to see it also in FFVets or hey, niyazwana mama lecturer assets sabango bana zungeyo.
Not to come like I've worked so hard, man. You know, to get to where I am, and I've worked, blood and sweat. I've worked so hard.
Mara, is it wrong? Is it wrong to date a student?
I think on a policy in area ningasifana na mchudeni na abaka department inti or something like that.
Zamwe ningafana na ku first year kurika arts in.
I think isingakona dzeya.
Ningazoitana.
Ndivana mnetifane na mtu ane those are teenagers, man. Ka first year wo teenager. Aba 18, 19, yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, they are young, man.
Yeah, so I get the background now, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're lecturing and all that, academia, which is this about banda kanji karini. Out of him to the lecturers also on him to a Congo mini, but then yeah, soon those one. But then now let's get to the reason why you are here. Zwibodo. So where does the whole concept come from? Yeah, Zwibodo Cape Town.
Oh, okay. So, by the way, the film Mashudu Mukhithi. Homo na budzina dzina, budzina zuri vatu vade introduce.
Mara kudzisa.
Okay.
Eventually kamusi ndabona ndire udzisa.
Okay, no, auna stress.
Not if Mashudu
Mukhithi, ndo Mukhithi. Ndo Mukhithi.
Yeah, yes, Mashudu Mukhithi on the black couch.
Yeah, the Mashudu Mukhithi. Ndiva hampego ndi musini kwera ngani ngena ndoni. Chimwe chifane ndi Mukunama.
So when was Spanish really?
So Mukhithi was actually the name of my grandfather. Grandfather anga baba Mukhithi Mukunama. So my last name should actually be Mukunama. So my last name somehow ndombo dijia chifani cha Mukhithi. So batu ba Mukunama na bani. Ndiba hashu.
Wangani claim now.
Wangani claim now.
Or I did Mukhithi.
I did Mukhithi.
Okay.
Yeah. I did Mukhithi. So the Mashudu Mukhithi. Onova mpego, ndo aruchara mpego, ndo jana chikoro dzivani, na makanyu.
Asfari ndio dhiva.
Asfari ndio dhiva ne. Yeah, ndo jana ndo high school yanga asfari.
Marazo makanyu.
Makanyu na dzivani ndiani nge mpego, ndo aruchara mpego. You know. Yeah, ndo aruchara mpego. Kobe ndo rea ntuni.
Really?
Ruvu wapala. Ruvu rachireo ne kobe. Na sho anatsimwa.
Cape Town ni rea?
Not really. Not really. Yeah, but it's something that I used to do growing up with my dad, you know. Rarichio fashion ne kobe. Zozo reori maninge. Ubambera rodi bambera jije. Bono diba murambo wa jije. So yeah, ndo arua venda. Nga swinga zomsi richa arua. Achi tambu wa bena.
Bena na nendo tamba. So
okay, tserere no tamba tserere.
Asa nisi zivularishi baby. That's so tuwe wanajungajo tamba serere.
Serere, ubambera, no bambera resa koni, miramboni ya mashika, richi rui wa blind. Rachitori, uchi ubambera, nge uchi tuwa na vaseline, no resango bia uchenru.
Uraeni wa those one.
Nituba.
Yeah.
Nituba. So yeah, ndo aruchara mpego, ndo mtu aruchara mpego. So just my background about where I grew up.
Yeah, that's quite an intro, man. Yeah, ananda ndingasibutse yavenambe zvozvothe nozvirozvobudi.
Yeah, so yeah, ndandibva mpego. Makuru wanga vachifibo Bob. Mukhithi Mukunama, Bobo. So Mukhithi chikobva kadzina la makuru wanga. So makuru wanga vava na nickname inofi Vomaliwa, you know. I think ndira yoba insult or whatever. I don't know even if he liked it. But achifi amaliwa. So na jena mpego hapa lana rengo nyanga amaliwa. Badoni sombeza hashi. So achifi amaliwa ngori ufiwa wachanda na badi no sokoto bika. Bana dzikoro mo wachanda na badi no sokoto bika. Ziliwa babidza batu badabana ba community. So Zvinonga Zwibodo nyana so.
So Zwibodo zvifambira wange kama kurwana.
I would say the Vaka family they love food, you know, like they eat a lot of food. They like to cook and have people come gather and eat.
Yeah. You could have called it cuisine, anything, Mara, you went for Zwibodo. Why?
We wanted to keep it authentic, you know, in terms of urindizitu zile za kuvaa Venda rune watu bane wako Zwibodo, man. I know a lot of people struggle to pronounce it, especially Bamaxhosa na Zwibodo.
Yeah, but then it's better. But I mean, it's not like wako butchera to that extent in Toriawa.
Bangwa butchera bar Zwibode.
Okay, that's
I don't know why they say Zwibode. I think Bode is a port in Xhosa or something, but Bangwa there is Zwibode, but they are able to pronounce it. Zwibodo, so don't you Zwibodo. I mean, it's also an appealing name to Baba Venda, you know. I don't have to explain much. I also got to Funda Zwibodo Cape Town, Venda person knows already.
When did the idea come?
Idea yoda nakare ndi muthu wa vhathu you know rese ange zwe rika deva machudeni rika deva noti ra chiposa dzi party ato
what's been naughty to you
ane amafuwa
sleeping around zvezviti
maybe, but I was not referring to that when I said that. I was talking about throwing parties, drinking. It was so. I mean, normal teenage.
Sorry, Jenati. It's which if mtu no blind at the pass ndo zvitsanzva zvimba nchiona una mateno robva every day adinwera abya than 190 zviga zvithoni ni vani kuivala no vala vewe
avakola khosa wala mutana
okangwa
ya chitoliwa khosa ngachivanga chamusewisa ko very wanda ndurabo chifi okay, I used to drink but not like the way
not ngandere nanonga zvino
zvithu zvinopungudza nyana kuri zvinokofokasiwa you know zvitoraro. I mean, I think zvezvi ndinavo ma-18 ndikadhiva muchudeni wava namapungwanewo unono yadzipatini, but that stuff has to stop at one point, you know, when you're starting to focus on your career and all of that. Namupira uchatenda mamuna zvosokotorotwa nikono maharwa ngandira ingwevo you know, you lose the whole Saturday or even the whole weekend. I don't know sanga Friday ara nikadzi age dzinoida rakamisivewo nikadhiva namafurufuru
ndichingotombona ndoneta man
ndinonetiswa ngamina wacho
no just ivo ndotoneta
mutobebo after 2000 ofuna saneti ngamaharo
inofanga nendo after 2000
no warini
ni mulwane mamuna
ni wa before 2000 ini
mvura yatutazine ichina ndoivona toborivo hasina chifanga choita dziperera mara mvura yona ndaivona.
Okay, zvamba zorela mvura ichina inwi nanesatofara 4 ngori dzitserere
mara ndandonobebiwa arifokanza kobebiwa ari hangwe kazopfi ndadi kuita mini.
Okay, so late 90s. Is it late 90s? Should be 1990. Wait, ichiri late 90s ni kwamba
1999 1997 96 anepo ubva ka 96 uyapamba
definitely. Okay, say late 90s. Okay,
so ndimurwane
nokrutman
thank you
nokrutman iteorini dange class ni yanga ni motivate machudeni
wenza mpi lecture ntina inaitala zva guest lecture
ndingaita
ndiyadzodza metse blind
blind
and dangerous the transforms it ndikodemetse nevadidivi man
nani for sure naita metse but ka industrial engineering
wadhodza man nzurapa
watinta but we found a way, you know, of trying to make it better for the students.
So nankadiyamba ngoria they to maga in Zwibodo Cape Town.
Ndiko divert da
ndine yathi ndonikakisa
okay, sorry na I'm getting a little bit too passionate ngamapungu antu because you know bidziwa zvaudude apa ndichibuya ndichikotwa manga mapungu lecture. What do you think?
Ningato
ringatova na podcast
abe muntu abeita zvo zvituti that's no rini na yela passion ndofuna lecture usvika hapo.
Definitely andizifuna usvika hapo
na ninojalingo budola wrong
uyangani why
ati ndizofanga lecturer I don't know man, at least vane mudededzi
why
ningothinge javo navana nikodhisiya vana vari apa noni mwamwe ukavuchiro awe tsotangana tufane is different man for some reason I don't know.
But I mean lecturer you have more free time man.
That's the thing, you don't want free time. You want to engage. Mushumoni asi petu ofu ndiyo wana free time. Kanditakare ndi mushumoni at least.
No, kamne ndi vandu koshuma, but I mean una flexibility but ndiyakonori ndishume ndiyayana. You know, ndiyakonori aradiko invite wa for podcast ndibverere. Ndisongo wara ngojia leave na zvitu za so.
Ngojia leave.
I mean,
also how's they paid? Apparently watu vazekchara vahola man.
Seriously?
You should know. How is it for you? Is it good or bad?
It's okay. It's okay. It pays the bills. You know, it gets me a nice apartment in Cape Town, so it's good.
Then he takes you to Joburg for a podcast also.
Yeah, if there's
And
a
back.
podcast in podcasting.
Yeah, because I saw this other girl. I'm sure if it was TikTok. And I'm going to review the payslip.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, those it's like 170. I know it's not much, Mara. 170
170 is not much.
Basically, I've never seen that. Net is never going to mbuza zvitu. Okay. No, ndiko zama professor. Okay, not vangana vanga. But vanenge vadiva.
Vatu vakohoda ne?
Vatu vako 9 you should know, man. I know lecturers get paid a lot.
But
UCT, vets, Stellenbosch, UP also. You guys are getting paid.
Yeah, ria hoda, but it's ziko shavisa. It's nje. Even a professor at UCT doesn't.
170.
Yeah, 170 guy can per annum.
It's a lot.
Close to 2 million actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, no, arisukise na professor is 2 million.
Cities and limit. You don't try to average yana.
Ninga check ka website.
You on
website. Yeah, you on website.
Wait, also with UCT, what we actually on website. Not this other time there search mumfethu anga si. Ndikomcheka ka ndinye komsearcha uri ndiwane LinkedIn profile yawo ti. Mara ndisicheka LinkedIn straight. Ndawe ndikocheka on Google ti. Then abva zimaraga za UCT. Zawe zakare.
Heaven.
I was like, why, man?
Zochinja mara zvino public accessible nochinja zvino. Ingatonisomedza qualifications dzine muthu ava nadzo.
Not the marks and everything, yeah.
Chandisombedza dzimaraga.
And those when I was ndisipfesa yese man.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I mean, ndichijena ndichitoma uconvener maths wa engineering ndozvichinje zvila zvitu. Murawo wange achibewa ka notice board.
Oh yeah, for everyone to see. Yeah, I know that.
For everyone to see.
Thing is painful.
Yeah.
And let's not pass.
Vatu vakotowana 0 mamuna. Mutu avachiwana 100% into.
No mark inende mtu awana 0.
Ndo maka mutu awana 0. Achiwana 0 asatuwana bambiri lawe email okwata. Ari hayi kuti vato makiro uchirona ngane tutu yandawana 0. Ndari okay, rindera ne script chichibuya ni cheke.
Script you win as one or
asiverere asidamba nani.
Hi guys, we'll have another one. You got a lecture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
No drive category.
Oh yes. Sorry guys. You can see the passion I have for teaching and my career. But Kingsley will invite me again. This time around, I'll just be talking about my lecturing journey, lessons I've learned, and for people out there who would consider coming into academia. But now Zwibodo guys, I promise no more lecturing stuff. It's just Zwibodo from now on. Okay, so I was talking about how karina nda ndi muthu wa vhathu nda ndi muthu wa achidevesa vhathu va anjibadi. Yeah, ndachikona host. I used to host a lot of things, man. You know, I used to host poker nights. Different things. I used to be able to invite a lot of people. Like 20 people would come through to my thing, you know. So I've always been that guy. You know, who starts things and have people come through. Even now, when I'm not at Zwibodo, we're doing something. We're doing something different. So I've always been that guy. So what are the ideas Zwibodo yotoma gaina? Ndachita obviously ndachita dzibrai. Blind. Ndichita dzibrai ndichidi invite abantu sazezo. So vatu vachidverera uchiwana vatu vachisuka 15 vobverera. Ndoita brai ine abana Zwibodo kayo. Each time ndakotomodhibesa vatu blind. To a point here, vatu vava chikwatu riwa vasingo inviteiwa. Uri muna ndobona noita zvitu dani si invite. Yeah, so it got to a point where it was like, you know what, we're just going to open this thing
for everyone
and say that bring your friends, friend of a friend. Yeah, that type of thing. Yeah. So I think that's where it started. There's a lot of things that inspired it, but I think I would say that's when the idea started. About 2021, 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the answer, man.
2023 ndio ne ngabo June hapo ndio ne ratomo zvibidzori. Yeah, no, actually Zwibodo Cape Town vatu vangamverera, and that's when it became a thing.
And then how did you then mobilize vatu va Venda Cape Town? Because I feel like okay, mara ngori ni mtu wa vatu mara now uritori itova concept de vatu va Venda zosvikisana pala pitu.
Light lower bright nyana.
Lot of food.
Oh, okay, no, I don't mind. That's why I'm wearing shades.
That's advanced different.
So mandana bangana banji baba Venda blind, you know, because Cape Town is very far away from Limpopo, man. So the time when we undergrad younger, back then, 2009, 2010, there weren't a lot of Venda people there in Cape Town. To a point in there when you're on campus, you hear a person speak Venda. You'll be like, hey, what do you mean? You know, even if you don't know the person, like automatically your friends now, you're like, oh, you're also Venda. Oh, where do you come from in Venda? So yeah, so I had lots of Venda friends, and we've always had a Venda community within UCT where batu ba Venda batu dibana. Like even if I don't know you well, I just know okay, Kingsley ni Venda. Like yeah, ba Venda rarichi dibana nga chashu. So I had lots of Venda friends and lots of so I had lots of other friends as well who speak other languages. So I had lots of Venda friends. So in that circle of friends that I started with, who I invited 15 to 20 people, a lot of them were Venda speaking people. Although there were some Tsonga people, there were some Swati people, but a lot of them were Venda people. So obviously, lots of Venda people have Venda friends, man, in Cape Town. So obviously that Venda friend will bring another Venda friend. And then,
until.
Yeah, that's how it happened. Yeah. So at first, what we about Zwibodo was like people who, if I don't know you, I know a person who invited you.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. But now, like there is no direct link between me and them.
Yeah, you're like, hey, okay.
Hey, nobody.
Remember I came late, see? Because I thought these last were vendors were go for Tomanga Tralafu. Not Tomanga 4. Must go 4, go vary.
What do you want to bribe me to read?
Hey, so just that guy. When that's kind of Omodir Jen and that's Zuran, the in that kind of army. Whenever Tanga needs one, Naria, and Rotanga is on Gorman, because Shawoji, Matola Sophie. Ah, hey, what mean is and I couldn't know, don't Tanga is in the shop. The man at Mudau, no, all of you know, no, but
that's what it means. So when we welcome you to Zwibodo, we ask you, are you on the list? Then you do the
payment. I do the save. I'm zooming and
somebody Nyankoro dining. And then plus one they'll do.
You got Thomas eat. They're just a magic guy. Nip guy, didn't pay on his.
The Rumour invoice, eh?
House goes again for his one watch, but I got what up.
And 200 is about the Marazuko Dagonia.
Why? Isn't it too expensive?
People find it expensive, but it's not expensive. You know.
Why do you say that?
Oh, because we're not making a profit. Yeah. Even when we started, so when Zwibodo started, it was only 150.
Yeah.
We were intentionally running at a loss. You know, I was privileged enough to have money to back up Zwibodo, the concept. I believed in it so much that I was even putting my money in. Even some of my friends were putting in money. Rachiri Zwibodo ni. Maybe there's no wood, you know, you get people who go and buy wood. People would go and just support the movement, you know.
Yeah.
So we intentionally, we intentionally started at a loss. Zwibodo, it's something that we do we're passionate about it, man. You know, we're not doing it for the money. But if it comes to a point where we can get money out of it, then sure. But we're not motivated by money to that level. At the end of the day, we don't look at the spreadsheet and be like, oh, how much came in, how much came out, oh, we made a loss, what. No, we measure profit by listening to the stories. You know, when people talk about how much they enjoyed the food, how they connected with people, that's where we get joy, man, you know. So we're operating at a loss, 150. We increased it to 200. Because the loss was becoming a little bit too much. And also we had built a foundation. So we had this thing of like, you know what, let's have this concept and make sure that people buy into the concept. Let's have people, you know, understand the concept. So when we started growing, that's when we increased it to 200. But even now, believe it or not, even now, we're not making a profit. The guys who cook there, they don't get paid. Yeah, they come there and they do not get paid.
Mancha
Mancha content. Sorry, Mancha.
Big it? Yeah, Nasbona kwanda kubika kulana.
Mara wa peterera ntubona la video yachiko peterera.
Ndona mzako dia buswa yelo.
Oh yeah, no, white achita so bigger for content, but there's a lot of guys there who could come in. Shout out, man, shout out. Victor Mamegwa makes the best best hard body chicken, man. But I mean, in other instances, I don't know zamanga nyuku. Situ zobi pande ambori heavy. Situ aziko balance. Wako no balance sa Zwibodo pala, you know. Zichida kama fungu wa maguru, you know, huna Rory. Thank you, Rory, so much, man. You've cooked with so much passion, man. I mean, wow. And your food is amazing. Na watu bonanga bo manda ba bika nepala, watu bonanga bo mamshiana ba bika toya koromo.
Mamshiana ni mfuma kazika ni
big women don't cook at Zwibodo.
Oh, why is that though?
Zwibodo, I mean, you know about the Zwibodo concept and how it was for men only, right?
Yeah, before.
Yeah, Zwibodo, like only men attended.
Yeah.
Even when Zwibodo Cape Town, even when we started, only men attended. It was gents only. You know, we decided to open it up much later to all the genders. But when it comes to cooking, we want to keep that tradition of like only men cook there. Yeah.
Also, man, there's a rumor once I heard, see? Ori Zwibodo zotoma, also like you said, umajita pays na mi. And then when it got commercialized, atoma dabas done, then atoma separate. Ndozone losu.
Separator.
Like with the other gents, uri why ukutoma dabas done, fanga mbutuwa. Ndozone losu.
Do you know boys?
I can't give you my sources, obvious.
Oh, not the addresses. It was it's like you're fishing for information. There's no such thing.
Because Zenda was the feel like not money to become this is number Majita na mean. Which what them dana ahwa them dana then what more to abang commercialize. I'm like, hey.
Oh, okay. I mean, when it comes to commercializing Zwibodo, I don't understand that concept. That when people are saying it's been commercialized because we're not commercializing it yet. I mean, sure, we'll commercialize it. No, definitely, because, you know, we have people like the guys I just mentioned who cook there
and
for free.
What your buddy?
You know, they use fuel, they put fuel to come there. You know, even me, I mean, I'm a busy guy, you know, with lecturing and doing research and all of that. So definitely, we deserve something. So we will get there, but we want to make sure that we have the things right, you know. We want to get to a point where we're like, we've nailed this thing, you know, like this thing, we know what we're doing, people are happy, then we can start. Even when I say commercializing it, I don't mean like profit like that.
Like
it will just be like enough for people to be compensated who are helping there. But no, it's not commercialized. That's a misconception, or that's just people trying to. No, it's not commercialized. The food there, guys, you know, people who come through, they know the food that they eat is a lot more.
That's also that was
and the Kingsley Oshika Urenga brine meat. So there's brine meat. So the food that you get, definitely we should definitely be charging you more, guys.
Yeah, it's worth the money. Yeah.
Also, speaking of compensating people, there are people like Atenko Sinzala, Namoses who come through, and Zwibodo is. There are two parts to Zwibodo, equally important. You know, there's the food part. Definitely amazing food, but there's also the community part. You arrived a bit late, but we're trying to get engagement, to get people to talk to each other, to get people to know new people, to make sure that people who come there alone don't feel alone. We've been coming up with different ideas for engagement. You know, with this guy called Atenko Sinzala. He's very good at this engagement thing.
Oh, is it the guy that game? It was the end. The tall guy.
No, una Atenko si abana Moses. It is already not da. Utongarela duwale da abona Moses. So we have different guys who tried. What's game utongarenda abo Moses. Yeah. So you get people who try to be creative about coming up with games that will make sure that the community actually engage. Yeah. Ngori. If you don't do that, then people just sit in silos, you know. You just sit there with your friends. If you come there alone, you feel lost. So we've made it a space where you can come through alone and live knowing people and connecting. So we take it very seriously, you know. That part, the community part of Zwibodo, we take it equally as important as the food. So people who do engagements, they also don't get paid, you know. But we want to get to a point where people are compensated. You know, but we also want to make sure that we've nailed it. Urinichi Verera, Riverin Andira Yodisha, Yashapu, Nazituza so. Yeah, we just want to make sure. But definitely the price will go up. It's not commercialized, man. If we're talking about commercializing it, I mean, Zwibodo cups, cup ya Zwibodo ndi 25 rand paid. You know, this cup should be 50 rand.
I eat 75 ina.
Yeah, if 75 rand is Zwibodo chere danger bad. I mean, na zwikipa za Zwibodo. Chikipa cha Zwibodo funa chichita 500. Na quality yawo na dzima cup.
How much is it?
The 300 paid. Dzima chikodogonya chata 350.
Azvuzvikogonya ka podcast zvothe.
Zvitu zikototiyo to.
Nasa to renga yenu tisatubva ndizvavi.
Una inflation.
Cap ndi bugai.
Cap ndi 150.
Zvingaita 200 izvo.
Yeah, cap na dzidogonya. Zvitu zidogonya.
Ndiva lero onodoita ndonga fimini minister of finance odoamba uri. Chimwe chikogonya. Zavukuma. Yo,
Rodomba Guama, but no, it was not really commercialized. But going back to the divisions that may have happened there, so yeah, definitely. So when Zwibodo started now inviting women to come through, there were people, you know, when they were conservative.
They're too mainly kind of.
Yeah,
I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, there are people who are like, no, there are people today even who still feel like Zwibodo should be a thing for men. You know, and I respect that. But this Zwibodo is it's a different type of Zwibodo, you know.
Which also speaks to tradition, because like people will say when there's tradition, you need to stick to it. And then now Rambanga Zwibodo, you know, also na. So why didn't you say okay, because stick a tradition with majita na mean page until?
I'm for tradition, you know, but the tradition is avundiwa here and there. You know, we're moving towards more inclusive spaces, man. You know, traditionally, a lot of things were not supposed to happen, but are happening today.
Give me two.
Mutu ako lecturer UCT. Mutu ako lecturer UCT.
It's impossible. It was impossible.
Now, bafuma in leadership positions, bako very razino. Zitu zezo azwisite. You know, traditionally, wasadza chife basonga chikoron.
Oh,
no,
that's Bodon. Everything is moving with time. Yeah.
Things are moving with time. But look, I don't mean to offend people who still believe that Zwibodo should be for women. Should be for men only. No, I respect that, definitely. Yeah, but just not Zwibodo Cape Town. So yeah, there were a lot of people who were not happy about it, you know. There were also people who are married and others now visas become a little bit different. When you're telling your woman that you're going to Zwibodo and she's like, hey, there's lots of girls there.
So now that's the thing. But what a visa?
Yeah, back then visa was good because you just tell your woman that you're going to Zwibodo.
So she knows it's all men,
yeah. So now things have changed, you know. Women come through and they've brought a different type of flavor, man, to Zwibodo. You know, Zwibodo is like really different.
Yeah, I think women bring something to everything. Man.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, wow. The growth that we saw after opening it up, believe it or not, more women come to Zwibodo than men.
Does yours go there?
That's
the question I wanted to ask.
Really,
was he there that day?
You
feel your name?
Tirori arichadombesa ngasuza personal records kaZwibodo, so I think no record diver. No record diver.
Because I'm trying to see what mtu wako team mfunga zwa support TV. So you can actually tell kwa support ndi women's board. Kana she's reserved.
Asimutu waba akoba active.
Oh, she's reserved.
Yeah. Asimutu waba akoba active ngotoraro.
Yeah.
Maybe behind the scenes.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah, and then also if okay, I see Zwibodo Cape Town and all that, but I want to buy into the franchise. Let's do Zwibodo Joburg, Zwibodo Polokwane, and all those things. Would you allow?
We've actually had a lot of people coming through wanting to come through under us.
Yeah, to buy into the idea.
Because they love the idea, man. Wow.
Which is great, like, also. Imagine there's almost when I'm to Zwibodo Cape Town.
Yo, man, we've inspired a lot of people.
I know it sounds easy, Mara. Zwibodo Cape Town under a Venda name. It's something else, man.
Yeah, and also to grow it to this level.
Exactly, you know? Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, last week I was home, my mom was there, and I went to see my mom, and she was like, hey, I see lots of videos of you on TikTok, you know, they're calling you Zwibodo. Do you know Zwibodo now? Did you start Zwibodo?
Yeah.
You know, then I was like, no, Zwibodo has always been there, you know. Venda people know that Zwibodo has always been there. So Zwibodo Cape Town is not, it's a different take of Zwibodo, but Zwibodo has always existed. But I was telling my mom that, no, you know, I'm not the one who came up with the word, but Zwibodo Cape Town, the community, I mean, my team, hey man, we've pushed the boundaries, man. We've pushed the boundaries. We have inspired so many people, man. You know, especially people who don't speak Venda, people who are not Venda, they now know Zwibodo.
Yeah.
Oh, they now know that there's something called Zwibodo.
Or like language, how do you guys like navigate through that?
What do you mean?
The language, if you got that machanga na mapedi maswati, like you said also.
Yeah.
Like how do you guys navigate?
Oh, we speak English.
Whereas they need to learn Venda. Remember, if I'm there, I need to learn Venda also.
Yeah. No, we do a lot of things in English. They learn, but when we make a lot of important announcements, we do it in Chivenda. In English.
In English, and then Chivenda, then they can just learn along the line.
Yeah, but just going back to the franchise.
The franchise, yeah.
So yeah, we've pushed the brand, man. Wow. A lot of people, man. It inspired a lot of people. A lot of people are starting their own Zwibodos after this one. I mean, this one guy started his own and he stole our logo, and we had to approach him and be like, hey, Chief, you can call your thing Zwibodo, but don't
use our logo. Yeah.
Don't use our logo because it sends a message. I mean, we even got a trademark now. It makes people think like it's the same Zwibodo when the logo is the same. They think
and
that
also
it's a
if
franchise.
they
it's not.
fuck up that side,
exactly.
they were gonna say it's you guys.
Exactly. Yeah. So anyway, a lot of people have approached us wanting to franchise it. We entertain such ideas. Definitely, we always entertain such ideas, but we will not franchise until we're ready. You know, and franchising it means also getting one person from our team to actually go there and help it start, you know, because this Zwibodo is different, man. This Zwibodo has its own values, has its own principles, has its own, man. Every Zwibodo obviously will be different, but ours is very different. And if we were to franchise it, we want it to be the same in a sense, you know. We want you to come to Zwibodo Cape Town and also go to Zwibodo Joburg and have that feel of like, oh, okay, this is the same thing, you know. So. Yeah, we are open to such ideas, but we won't rush into it unless we are ready. Yeah.
Now approach Zwibodo guy. Zwibodo what?
Zwibodo Joburg, another watu banjinyana wa approach our Zwibodo Joburg.
So how do you then choose if wakodawa banjiti? How are you going to choose towards the end? When you go to it and one idea, now we are ready to let it out. Mara that one say 5. What the Zwibodo Joburg? How do you?
I think it's zanga check and do group yo aruo sika guy. Ina watu wangana nikonya gotoma Zwibodo. Yeah.
So I can't come alone ndora resondare ndinyango ita Zwibodo Joburg, and then I'm gonna get people I mean, and then you just trust me from this. So I need to come with like backup what already.
I think at the rate that we're growing right now, we should be able to give it to a person who doesn't know people. But they will get people through the brand because we have a large following in Joburg, man. You know, I was looking at the analytics. There's a lot of people from outside Cape Town. Yeah, so I think, the terms and conditions, I mean, this entertainer, definitely of those 5 people, it's bound to like 3 of them or like, you know, not align with what we're saying or, But no, definitely. I doubt that it will get to a point where there are 5 people interested and we go through all the channels and they still want to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also, I'm not sure if it's true, but then I searched Zwibodo. I was just doing that thing you search or Zwibodo. What's Zwibodo? And then, not something to pop up or Zwibodo actually helps students that comes from disadvantaged schools. I mean, how do you guys do that if it's true?
Oh, okay. So,
because last one I was like, okay, Zwibodo, I thought it's just like communicating Yana and then Zwiliwa, like you said, also the community na Zwiliwa. But then now there's an aspect you're to Sabanama na kumfaka disadvantage in schools. How do you guys do that?
So first of all, I just want to thank Tabo. There's this guy called Tabo. He's a web developer and web designer as well. He created a website for us for free.
Yeah.
He was like, guys, I just want to give back to the community. I have a dope idea for a website. I'll start a website for you. So he's given us a home online to a point that he does that. There was this search engine optimization. He's done it so well that when you search Zwibodo, it's linked to Zwibodo Cape Town.
Yeah, true.
Like we literally own the name now.
Which is what happened.
Yeah, which is what happened when you searched. You found Zwibodo and So what you're talking about there is Zwibodo Foundation. So Zwibodo has now started a foundation. Yeah, so Zwibodo is not, we wanted to go beyond just eating and enjoying the food and, you know, the good company, the community.
Yeah.
We're about community. Why don't we give back to community? So Zwibodo Foundation focuses on helping students from the poorest of schools to help them with application fees. And so we help students starting who implement next year. We are targeting at least 100 students who are doing very, very well to help them apply into universities and to help them with application fees. But we don't want it to end there. We also want to mentor them and help them all the way to graduation, you know, mentoring them, helping them, possibly also with tutoring as well. So that's what the Zwibodo Foundation does. So Zwibodo has a foundation that focuses on helping grade 12 students from the poorest of communities. Because I also come from the poorest of communities, and it was very difficult during the time we were applying.
Your application fee.
Application. And believe it or not, to this day, there's still kids who don't have money for application. Who did very well, but they can't apply because they don't have the 100 rand for application. So definitely we want to do that. We want to get deserving students who are doing very well to help them apply to universities in Cape Town. That's what we want to start. We want to start with universities in Cape Town. They come through to Cape Town. We have a community there. They feel like, there is a support there. So that's what Zwibodo Foundation does. So there's a lot of things to Zwibodo. Obviously, there's a food, there's a regular gatherings. Of course, the Zwibodo Foundation, which I just talked about. We also have Zwibodo Plug. So Zwibodo Plug is this group where we help each other, you know. So let's say you're looking for accommodation, for example. You can just say there that, hey, I moved to Cape Town, I'm looking for accommodation, or I'm looking for a job, or I'm looking for a lift, you name it, you know. So there's also Zwibodo Plug to keep the community communicating. Because, look, Zwibodo is once a month. It's easy to get disconnected.
True.
So the Zwibodo Plug keeps us talking. It keeps us plugged, you know. So there is that aspect of Zwibodo as well. Thank you for asking about the Zwibodo Foundation. It would have been a disservice for us for me to come here and just talk about the food and not talking about man. I'm talking 100 students is like 10K. We have lots of people there. Even when we increase the prices for Zwibodo, some of the profits will definitely be channeled towards helping students.
Shout out
from underprivileged communities.
And then also, see, there's a thing that there's a video I'm going to send I saw you're going to be collaborating with Ifi Explosion.
Forest Explosion.
What's happening there?
That hasn't been finalized yet.
The collaboration is not finalized.
Miscommunication. No disrespect to Forest Explosion and the other guys, but we haven't quite finalized it to a point. Hence why Zwibodo hasn't posted it. But definitely they are doing an amazing job. Zwibodo and Chill and Forest Explosion. You guys are doing an amazing job, and definitely would like to partner with you when we do an event in Venda. But we'd like to finalize things. We haven't finalized things, and when it comes to such partnerships, we want to make sure that we want to make sure.
I thought it's final because of a video, and I was like, okay, as long as Dobby and Venda December. But then I understand it's business.
It's not final, you know, and I do not mean to cause controversy or to offend anyone. Trust me, I'm not that kind of guy, you know. Zwibodo and Chill, Forex Explosion, we're still keen, you know. If all goes well, we'll still have that event. That having been said, record the event in December, so be on the lookout. So I don't finalize. That's why Zwibodo hasn't put an official statement. We haven't finalized things. But I understand the excitement that the boys are having and fostering it and stuff. It's exciting. We are too excited, but we just want to make sure that we're not
everything is right before you tomamba.
No, we definitely have to make sure that we agree. You know.
And then also, I think you had your event also last year as 28th of December. I remember.
Definitely. When is about that now?
Nandina Yanga gig.
Oh, got the same date.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because Black Z all that is, and then he was like, oh, ndiko it and trange.
Yeah.
Like,
Black Z was very integral.
Then there was a couple young Tom as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, DJ Black Z.
Oh, not all of Black Z.
I think what is so rumpa.
Okay. This one, the Black Z.
Oh, this one, eh?
Yeah, Black Z was very integral, to the first one. He organized a lot of artists and...
Oh, he's the one. He was the one behind that.
Yeah, he was the one behind that and Safe Entertainment in Araniwa Ngashandu. Yeah, so they were organizing artists. Yeah, Nkonyaga refill.
And sharp. No mad. MR21 guys. Mad Europa.
No Zwi from MR21. Niso wango one the funeral policy and stuff.
Now you go promoter. Yeah, I'm saying
yeah.
Anything can happen, eh?
Yeah.
So now them are the event
Yes.
Or like, how was it? Like, was it a successful event? I mean, and how do you gauge your rengaita yasho food next year? Because now, you're not next year, this year. Because the government are okay if you go for one island and then you guys have started your own now. You want to correct that zarin or now you go imagine about
never understand baby.
No, the government are way. So, like Zwibodo, you had your own event.
Yeah.
And then now, you invite you, say, explosion.
Yeah.
Or like, what do you then feel about that also? If no one event is successful last year, why do you then want to merge with someone and kana udo roke renere for recording sana watu wangwe araba deep kana araba to you know how people feel.
Okay, so last year was not a success, I would say, in terms of how we wanted things to be.
And why is that?
It started raining. There was a lot of issues. It rained. We tried to have a tent, but the rain was just killing our vibe, man. So it was not very successful. But we feel collaborating with other people would definitely help us, because they are based there. They know the people there.
Oh, true.
And that's one thing that I noticed last time when we were doing the event. The music we were playing, man, people were starting to say that, hey, man, Tambani Makadzi, Tambani King Munada. So I was like, okay, we're a little bit disconnected here. Like, we are now in Venda, and we need people who spend time in Venda, who know what people who actually want. Yeah. So, and I believe in collaboration, man. Yeah. Brands can collaborate and come up with something bigger.
What other brands that you've collaborated with?
Sorry?
What some other brands that you've collaborated with?
Safe Entertainment and Andukwambangayo. Black Z, of course, is a big brand.
Oh, he's a brand also.
Yeah, he's a brand, yeah.
Yeah.
Dingarindi Headzo. Yeah, I would say that, yeah. I mean, we have gotten brands wanting to come and collaborate with us as well in like Zwibodo for profit. But I'm very Cape Town. But I'm very... What can I say? I'm very... English is escaping me. Nachivenda, nacho escape. Picky. I'm very picky when it comes to collaboration, especially if it's someone coming from outside the community.
With a different motive.
Probably they have. Probably. I don't know. But Kingsley, if you're based in Cape Town and you've never been to Zwibodo, but now you want to do something for profit with Zwibodo, it's like... You don't come to our community. You're not part of the community. Yeah. But now you want to benefit from the community. So when it comes to like ideas and like collaborations, we will always prioritize people who actually come to our events.
Makes sense.
Because then they know what Zwibodo is about. They're not just seeing it online. They actually know.
In and out.
They know. And also when we announce to the community that we are now collaborating with this person, they know they're like, oh, it's Kingsley, of course.
Yeah, we've seen him
Kingsley
before.
On the Zwibodo, so it makes sense. Yeah, it has to make sense.
Yeah, true. And then you also, speaking of events also, the camp that's coming up.
The camp is happening. It's exciting. It's fully booked now, but we're trying to get, it's fully booked, definitely. That stuff is
How many people do you need?
30. Oh. Yeah, we got a farm that can accommodate 30 people.
Is it a wine farm?
Yeah.
The wine.
No, it's an animal farm. It's an animal farm, but there are wine farms around there, so we can even do like activities there if we want to. It's a Marugana wine.
So what is it gonna be like? Cause you know, Bukiwa, you're not there. So I'm attend there next. So let's just give them that idea.
We can even get a farm where we can accommodate more people. But what happens is that we arrive there on a Friday. We have dinner there. Of course, we have breakfast in the morning on Saturday. We have a braai, we have activities. The last camping site we went to, we were able to swim, to hike. So there will be activities there as well.
Also, you've done it before also.
We've done it before. This is our second one. That's why it sold out quickly, because people were speaking highly of the last one. Yeah. So, yeah, we arrived there on Friday evening and then we leave on Sunday morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Ne?
Yeah, we're just there. The Nazi camp. Okay, I hope to light and bit is as well.
Oh, it's right.
Okay.
How let you the teacher?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice.
So-
You should come through, man.
Keep-
You know,
oh, oh, that,
Arawana space than Woods.
How much is it also?
So the Nazi packages, it's a permanent. We have different packages.
Oh,
so,
name bed, and I mean, yeah.
not in bed, not the
Yeah, I know. I
but
get those camp beds.
Yeah. So there are two options really. You can bring your own. Maybe you're a camper already. You have your own tent. You have your own stuff. You can bring your own stuff if you want to, or we can provide the stuff for you. So there's different pricing there. Yeah, but it starts at 1.4. 1.4 is the one where you bring your own stuff.
And they're still sold out, guys. No, so
Yeah,
next time
definitely.
into kudende nane. Kudende ndiye dikuana ngeti.
You can take a package where we provide the tents and stuff for
okay.
you. Yeah.
Very soon.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Marara Space Chabahone, we have a payment plan as well. So Richard Odara 30, we mean that people have paid deposits. So now they have 3 months to pay. They will pay a little bit end of September now, and they will pay end of October.
And then if they don't,
end of
do they
November,
forfeit
they
it?
finish. Yeah, unfortunately, but we won't refund the deposit, but the other monies we may be able to refund if they cancel before we buy foods and buy the camping equipment and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then also, since like September is this like heritage month, I mean, and then also Zwibodo is culture, man. What does it mean for you?
Zwibodo is heritage, indeed.
Yeah. What does it mean for you on this month? Do you even have something special for that?
We plan to. If you go on our website, you'll see that we had planned to do like a Zwibodo heritage, event, a big event. We were planning a big event for the 27th of September, but we couldn't find a venue. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a venue for what we wanted to. It's difficult, man, in Cape Town especially for community like Zwibodo that's trying to create a black space.
Yeah.
It's a black space in Cape Town. So when it comes to venues, when your name is Zwibodo and you want to come through, people imagine these guys are just coming to drink there and make a mess.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've gotten a lot of rejections to a point where I felt like, nah, man, Yeah, but it's difficult to find a venue, but maybe God will bless us. May God bless us actually with a venue for next year. But unfortunately this year, we won't have something for heritage, but Zwibodo is heritage, definitely. We would have loved to do it. Yeah, but the next Zwibodo, which is on the 4th of October, we'll do it big, we'll do it big.
Yeah. Okay, and then before we close,
I don't know what's in Novara.
Before we close, Mara,
Okay, I'm having so much fun, man.
so
much fun, man.
Maria, you should have the time for life. I've been not traveler, man.
Yeah, definitely.
If I travel, I will tell the person. Go shoot at 3 hours.
All the way to come here and,
Mara, you didn't tell me, so you don't get to say it anymore.
Tell you what.
So no, because you go shoot at 3 hours. I've been to travel.
Oh, I should have.
I should have.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, but then also, I wanted to ask you, it's something that you're doing on the side. It's something big, side. But then if there was no Zwibodo and then besides lecturing, what would you be doing in your life?
Okay, I'll probably be doing engineering. Like I said, I have a degree in chemical engineering. So
you do have a soft spot for it, Nyana, here and there.
No. You want to.
And she thought that.
Yeah, I'm not a.
So
Yeah, man, I'm not an 8 to 5 person, man. I don't imagine leaving my house at 8 and having to come back at 5.
Yeah.
I don't see myself ever doing that. Man. I want to be very flexible. I want to be able to work and not be told that I need to be here at this time and leave at this time.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were an engineer or if I was working a job that requires me, requires me to spend the whole day there, Zwibodo wouldn't be a thing.
You'd make a plan.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Look at us now.
Where there's a will,
Where
there's
are
a
we?
way. Yeah, definitely.
We're in Joburg now.
Hey, Mara, you told me to Mchudeni.
Not Mchudeni.
Yeah, but then you got time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also now I'm making time. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you can make time. You can always make time.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can always make time. But definitely with a job like I have now, I'm able to make more time. Not necessarily saying that I'm not focusing on my work, but I'm saying that I'm able to, if you're working from home, man, you're able to make time.
There's some flexibility.
Yeah, you don't have to go there after work. You can literally take an hour break and go there. You can do your work at night.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
And then also, I wanted to ask you, like, gig, and then also now you're doing your own event, sort of like a gig. So if there was that one event, kind of gig in and I attend, like in South Africa, which one would it be? So I'm trying to think if you want to take that gig also, now transverse into Zwibodo also in the near future. So you should have that in mind in Chimpa Upinor. Just one gig.
Tuto yes, that's gigini recently. Like nazi party zamu sendichidzi host asa tuto ba gigi per se. Obuzo doga the house party nyana, but aro chikoto fi gigi. I would think something like a festival. You know, something like a festival. But I haven't attended a lot of like gigs, man.
See?
Yeah, no, not like, no.
While I'm trying to have introverted, see? Now he's giving those vibes.
Hey, I mean, in the stereotype, it's a maned, right?
Actually, you're the one who was saying that. Mangrasi the internet, you know what I mean? And I know the people can comment. No, I got mangrasi. That is Jane.
Oh, but why out here, but it's shady.
Yeah.
My really one a little bright, my one. Okay, but then also the shades, you know, the Dobadzabana script. Yeah, the Dobadzabana script.
What's that?
Or ndingirati za watu mato like ndinataidzo za mato
mara why aso atiwa clear
una mabiri tivane pa option mbiri ndinawo clear yeah but ti bo watu bataidzo za mato nabo bato do ambara comes the shades be it to look cool or maybe it's summer and you want you know UV rays and stuff so yeah. So I have two pairs ndina haya na nantu na halani antu.
Yeah,
and then I hang out but higher now on a script higher definitely. Yeah.
Okay, and then also in the next 5 years, where is Zwibodo Cape Town?
Zwibodo Cape Town. Zwibodo Cape Town is now just one of Zwibodos. You know, now it's just Zwibodo. People are like, which one?
It's just the HQ.
Yeah, the one in Cape Town. Yeah, that one would be like it may blow up elsewhere. Maybe the Zwibodo Joburg one will be like bigger.
But still, you can say HQ in the Cape Town.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's where everything started, man. Yeah. You know, Zwibodo Cape Town. But 5 years from now, Zwibodo is out there. Zwibodo is in at least 2 more cities, man.
Yeah.
You know, arideburi cha Joburg cha Joburg chokatera Gauteng lotena kana udobana cha Joburg na cha Pitorina. I mean, that's yet to be discussed. But yeah, ndiko chibona chepeto te upambana nao. Ndiko chibona futi upetu nena ngakona order ziliwa na ona ziliwa because we don't have that functionality yet.
Oh, so you want to get to that point now?
Yeah, we definitely want to get to that point, but our challenge is look, we want to keep Zwibodo authentic. Like we want to cook our food on fire with the pots. You know, so when it becomes a restaurant or food takeaway thing, we'll be cooking on fire. You know, we'll have those big pots and we'll keep it authentic like that. Didn't
ni one man?
unamkona nyirubengo wantusa ndimpinchanga wantusa utanzo dzibodedzla.
Yeah. And then also when to kana nitoita after party all the time because that time don't even big Rumour tanga figure na Century City.
Hey, jana kweta ne after party.
Do you always do that? Kana also le the busy.
We always do that. We've always done that. We've always had a place for after party. We've had clubs approaching us to say, hey, why don't you come do
they even approach you guys?
Yeah, we're big. Zwibodo is big, guys. Zwibodo is an institution.
That's why they were protecting your tables that day. Can you occupy it? No, it's reserved. I'm like, hi.
Zwibodo Cape Town.
Yeah.
Zwibodo Cape Town. Zwibodo Cape Town, yeah.
Yeah, so Venda, you know, like, Ingas told me before each maybe. Shouldn't that be that?
Zwibodo Venda.
Shouldn't it start there maybe?
I don't think so, eh?
Kana offer because they are also Venda with the Yakuba division. You have developed a Venda Bahani without no, why quit one gay, why quit one gay, why all these things.
Even the event itself. But one of us, I did Zanjere Baba Kwambri, it's too far from us, you know. But not only that, man. I don't think
it's true, Mara. But when you never rate. Oh, but when you I never rate.
Never rate. Zwibodo Cape Town loves them. There's lots of them there, man. There's lots of them. Shout out to our sisters, Pasekas Badera, Rinaye. There's a whole crew. So we rate you guys.
And then
we love you guys.
Zwibodo Before West.
In Vaga Anton.
Venda.
Hachibase.
Hachibase nige.
Oh, like. In the time and decide it's a Tandogana.
Ati dzoni basi ba achibase nemari ndibva Romondo.
Yeah, utonga Romondo ndi achibase ma.
Achibase asibasa uzukatando. Okay.
Oh,
okay. Oh, una achibasa na njerere zogumane Venda ti.
I think so.
Romondo ndibva achibase, yeah.
I think so. I discovered it even I think it was a year ago. Yeah, ndichikwamba na mtono vanjerere.
Yeah,
you know, I never thought of Venda people as like divided.
Oh, nothing into yeah. No
Western, what I didn't know about those divisions.
I just know what is divided.
I didn't know about the stereotypes. But wakwambura matanga achibase aditisa kana matanga achibase what. I was like, oh, so they out here achibase.
Oh, so come about stereotype. No, bring up something interesting. This was stereotype. When I was on Venda, they always wanna put themselves aside, but they talk about queen. And I mean, do you guys expect that your own? Do you also experience that? Zwibodo na comfy. No, bakwita Zwibodo zabo tonga. And I mean, bakwita the divider from the rest of us, maybe around here in Cape Town and all that, from other cultures.
Not really. We've been very intentional. You know, at first, obviously, I mean, not all Venda people, but Venda people in Cape Town are very welcoming. You know, I think Vendas are the most welcoming culture in.
I mean, from other cultures, because it's now going on throughout social media.
Oh, okay, not Zwibodo Cape Town. There's been people who come with that mentality, but it's like no, we don't do that here. Sorry, we don't do that here. Zwibodo is multicultural. Zwibodo is not for Venda.
It's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
I want to ambusori this one and that's good. Then woods and dichivana information you
What do you mean?
Or akubusoro Zwibodo. Like if I don't speak Venda, can I come?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We've made efforts, man. You know, we've made it welcoming to someone who doesn't speak Chivenda. You know, so it's not a space. Sure, you get a lot of Venda people. You know,
true.
You know, there will be a lot of Venda people, but there's a lot of Tsonga people. There's a lot of Swati people. There's a lot of Tswana people. There's a lot of people who come from outside the Western Cape province. You know, because Cape Town is far, man. Cape Town is far. Mutonova Jobega chitofo kwamba chitswana. They are happy to hear it and they want to join. So Zwibodo is not exclusively for Venda people.
Yeah.
Zwibodo is not exclusively for men. Yes, it started as a concept for men, for Venda men. But now it's a concept where women can come through and people who are not Venda can also come through. And we've made it so comfortable, so welcoming. We've made it welcoming. Yeah, there are people who still have that misconception, Yuri. It's our thing. But guys, yes, it's a space where you can belong as a Venda person. Obviously, when you come there, it's like, you feel at home more.
It's named after us.
Yeah, you know, and the guy, Mashudu, you know, Victor Mamegwa, Mamshiana, a lot of people who are called there are Venda. I mean, obviously, una Langu, who's Tsonga, una Professor, who's Swati, una Ria, Mtswana. So there's a lot of, man, you can come through even if you're not Venda. There's a lot of people who are not Venda speaking who come through there. And we've made it open. We do the engagements in English. We try to accommodate. Yeah.
Okay. And then let's talk about your product offerings now. You did say you have the campaign. I mean, I'll break it down short. What about the Borbango and HP?
Okay, so Zwibodo Cape Town, Sheratomanga Chon is Zwikipa. So we have t-shirts. I'm sure you would have seen the t-shirts on our social media pages. We have t-shirts, we have cups, Zwibodo cups.
Which are very nice. I saw this, I was like, I should get this for the Black Couch. That's not only who's
definitely. You should get one like this, man. It's very good, and I think that the guys are here in Joburg. You contacted them, ne?
No, remember that there okay. After.
But very good quality stuff. A lot of beverages fit in here. Dumping beer is a black. It's up.
Really? Oh, this game 500 million.
The 500 million in the, but it goes a bit more. It's actually a bit more. It's actually a bit more. So product offering Rina Zikepe, Rina golf t-shirts now. We have golfers now. Yeah, we have golfers.
How much are the golfers?
Golfers, Rina, 2 types of golfers. There's one polyester and cotton. That one goes for 350. Yeah. And there's 100% pure cotton, which goes for 500 rand. Yeah, proper quality stuff, man. You know, at Zwibodo we don't play when it comes to quality.
And then the knitwear?
Knitwear, Rumour, eat Amaras, you know, rate discontinue, man. Yadura, man.
But then people will pay, man. Venda people have money.
Oh, okay. So the problem
you have
is
money
this,
also. You have Venda, so you should tell you something.
No, I think was a counter example. So, Venda people have money except me.
Nah, man, trust me. Because
money is coming. I receive. I will have money too. Thank you, brother. I receive it.
Yeah. So.
You know, that is JC, ne? Idea you at JC, it's merino wool. Those who want to Google it can check it out. Merino wool is very proper quality stuff. You know, we don't play when it comes to Zwibodo. So sample. So this is a sample. But it has samples as we get over 2,000 just to make one. Which means to make profit and for things to make sense, we have to be selling it for like what, 3K, which is worth it because this is wool, guys. This is not cotton.
Oh yeah, offer zingunji
ngu straight meruno arikwamba any ship rikwamba dziship dzine dzadzura dzitabani dzine their wool is temperature regulating ndurino ambara peponi yani dudaidza aro mupisoni aitutonipisa esa. So anyway, it was 2.5 uitanti around 2.5, more than 2,000 to make one. To sell it, we need to sell it for 3K or something like that, and they had minimum order 20.
Oh.
Which means 20 if we are paying 2.5K for one. Isn't that like 50K?
Yeah, 60.
Yeah, Boma 60. So we didn't have the 60K, but hey, thank you. I don't know what one kanyaga zinetwe just
so meruno wool. But 20 bajayao.
No, I don't know 20. Even when you are alone come through, I'm sure individual wanoshika 20. I mean, you get a lot of viewership there. So yeah,
listen to this guy.
Black couch. Definitely related na Kingsley.
Hey, guys, don't and
it's customized, guys. So vado giana na zvikaro zvavewe vado make sure you in straight if it are in definitely. Yeah, so yeah, Renat's JC Marod's discontinue because of that reason.
That makes sense. Yeah, people are going to come through now. People have money out there. But then, anyways, in closing, what do you have to say about Zwibodo? What should people be look out for Carl's Body Name?
Okay, so we have 2 events left for the year. I don't know when this would
it's coming out now.
Maranga 4 only 2 events. Renadzi 4 is October, Nadzi 1 is November, and then of course we have camping, and then we have an event in Venda. So be on the lookout. Only 4 events for the year. We are finishing with.
Wait, yeah, Venda finalize what? Not yavewe.
Yeah, I mean
like yavewe just Zwibodo Cape Town. Venda event.
Yeah, you know, schedule already.
Oh.
Yeah, the question is that Rido collaborator but we are definitely
do it individually.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm just saying you will do it individually, can I not collaborate?
Yeah, either way we will do it. Yeah, we're not saying forest exploration. We're not saying that the deal is off. We'll talk and then we'll see. The other thing I want to say is, I know that Zwibodo Cape Town has inspired a lot of people to start their own Zwibodo. But I just want to say that, man, if you want to start your own Zwibodo, you must start it because you want to see people eat food, people connect. You must do it because you see it as a bigger thing and not a thing that will bring you money. There's no money. Yeah. We haven't made money. A lot of people see the success. We say that we are successful because we are not measuring our success in terms of money. So if you want to start your own Zwibodo, know this. Do it for the passion of it. Do it for the love of it. Don't do it for the money. You'll be disappointed. You know. So definitely start it. Be inspired to start your own Zwibodo because you see people in Cape Town eating good food, connecting, and start yours for those reasons. Don't start yours for the money. And if you start chasing money, man, you'll be very discouraged.
Yeah.
You know, we are more than 2 years now at Zwibodo. We haven't started making money, but we're not discouraged because we know what we're doing it for. So, yeah, we inspire. We're happy to see a lot of Zwibodos happening. If you need any advice or, you know, any insights, we're happy to offer.
Zwibodo, about anything?
Zwibodo.
Oh.
Zwibodo.
Or maybe you can offer like services. I reckon the idea that can generate money or get people gathered together and all that.
Zinezwa are related to Zwibodo. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, we can definitely offer something like that. Yeah.
Man, hey, it was a good one. Thanks,
hey, man, thanks for having me, man.
No, hey? I should be thankful. Like you know, you travel all the way to here just for this, and then
I would do it again. I'm really
grateful.
You know, I would do it again.
Yeah.
You know, maybe next time we'll be talking different things. Or
okay, so we lecture. We lecture. Yeah.
Finalize at Zibambiri or the Chinchin, the song of Chafimiste, the fit doctor.
So, are you doing a PhD now?
No paid.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought coming at the masters, you just doing like.
No paid a masters, no paid, which is incredible. I mean, I thank God, man.
Yeah,
to be able to lecture, do Zwibodo and do a PhD. Yeah, man, I'm grateful, you know. And when all the things are in order, Dr. Mukhithi will come back and we'll be talking about academics.
To be the first doctor now, the Karin.
Out to the
no, those are medical doctors.
Oh,
they come at academy. No, they are doctors. You get what I mean? No, man. Guys, but if you're not going to come, thanks a lot, man. Also, do share it with your friends. But what the Venga's board, it's a big movement that's happening. Also, yeah, it's a big thing that's happening, and it has a future. I mean, also coming as well. No, then I mean it. Remember the Ufinyilam now, Zurendo. Venda boy poet.
Oh,
he did. All I'm not traveling over Lipalal.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to Europe. Now he's going to Europe.
Wow.
Look at you now. You're gonna be a doctor soon.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So,
I'll be happy to share. And you saw the passion that I actually have for this thing. So, man, I can't wait.
So guys, do subscribe also. Hey, tonga rekushuka kazi 20,000 on subscribers. That's when I just check. Comments. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's keep it moving. This episode is probably brought to you by MR21 Funerals and Insurance. Do contact them, 015-151-0251 or 0252 for any information regarding that. And then we coming at you live from Phandastudios. No, I'm gonna number phone. Mara, I think it's 010-023-2939 or info@phandastudios.com. 138 Miller Street in Braamfontein. Hey, I've been to travel over here and on that.
No fly on the music.
Hey, I didn't
you have more to do later.
Nah, man, let's do. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I will leave. I will actually leave a T-shirt and a cap. Then Ningawinisa likes or stuff like that, those who are subscribing and stuff like that.
No, do you know what happens? So I think you should give out a way in and it your
the likes. So YouTube comment another one most likes.
Just any comment.
Yeah, any other one most likes.
Casual guys, just get more comments.
Subscriber. So okay, most likes of a subscriber.
Cash.
I don't know if you wanna take it to even the subscriptions,
Nah, let's keep it there, man.
Just a subscriber.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a subscriber and you get most likes.
Chikipa, Nakap.
Yeah, definitely.
Cash.
Yeah. Rikozisiana inu kana inodokwa mazvibodo then razvi
nendodokwa mazvibodo razvi shipa ninganokuina mtu anotrain KP.
Okay, so umuntu doamba size nakhala chikipa udo contact you.
Is it true to size?
Ndofo chifuna dzikati dzapambana nawo man, ndofo chifidzi medium dziango pambana. So umuntu dodoribudza
udoribudza nemudikara ni mtu achi comment avonofara tape measure dikare kare. See you on the next one. Bye.
Mapungo aperi, thank you for tuning in, man. We appreciate.
Hey, bye.